Would you like to walk from your campsite to see this? Or camp feet away from a snowmelt creek? Then join us for our California 395 recap of what can be seen and done in 10 days. We aren't full-time yet, so tend to move from place to place often on our trips. We want to see as much as we can in our limited time. On this trip, our main goal was to see the Alabama hills, but there's some beautiful campgrounds and interesting spots along the way. To add an extra night to our trips, we sneak out of work a little early and make a stop 2 to 4 hours from home. Our first stop was at one of our absolute campground favorites, Ricardo Campground at Red Rock Canyon State Park. We finally got Space 19, gorgeous, and we didn't have to unhook the trailer. We spent 2 nights here to get into the vacation mode. We then headed a big hour or so north to a BLM campground, Fossil Falls. This was our first time here, and it was a great spot for a night. If we were full-time, it'd be a nice spot for several nights at $6 a night. Interesting geology, great places for walking, and really peaceful and really quiet. And then onto the amazing rock formations of the Alabama hills. We had 2 fantastic days and nights here with enough time to check out the Visitor Center, the Western Film Museum, and the somber Manzanar. Then a little further north to Tinnemaha Campground, the creek feet away from our trailer, and the view of the Sierras and the lack of people made for 2 wonderful days and nights here. We started our trek back south and headed to Taboose Creek Campground. Just a few miles down the road, another nice creek, another uncrowded campground, and more beautiful views of the eastern Sierras. We also wanted to see Tuttle Creek Campground, another BLM campground, and this one on the south side of Whitney Portal Road. We enjoyed this campground for the openness, the view of Owens Lake, the view of the valley below. It just added to the mountain views. It was a great 360 degrees of beauty. And another creek for you-know-who. We were running out of time, we wanted to be closer to home, and we had more rain predicted, so we took advantage of our Harvest Host membership and spent our last night at a winery in Agua Dulce. So, what did we spend on camping fees? Red Rocks was our expensive campground at $25 a night. Fossil Falls, $6. Alabama Hills was free. Both Tinnemaha and Taboose were $14 a night, and Tuttle Creek was $8. We can't count the winery because we picked up our wine club shipment. So for a total of 10 nights, a total of $106. So if you enjoyed our recap of the $395 trip, give us a thumbs up, share with your friends, subscribe if you haven't already done so, and remember, we love comments, questions, and campground suggestions.